Let's get here, and it's time to talk about the cutest Roxy episode we have had in a long while, and I've missed her so much. After getting saved the last episode, they expand a bit more in this one with her time in the Labyrinth, even though I kind of wished they showed a bit more, maybe have an episode with her time in the Labyrinth. She spent like a month there, and how we saw her in the state she was last episode. I can understand why maybe it was as short as it was. I'm really curious, how was it in the light novel here? How long did they describe the time she spent in the Labyrinth? But either way, she was way too cute this episode, and she fell hard for Rudy, and he kind of becomes oblivious. Again, he's gonna have to use two swords. Very good advice there, Paul. But also focusing a bit more, pushing towards Zenith further into the Labyrinth. I'm still very worried about what's going to happen, and unfortunately I also got a big spoiler randomly by a friend today while we were out. Kind of something that I was thinking was going to happen, but just getting confirmation with that. So I'm not gonna say what, but you guys probably know. But anyway, let's get into the episode and talk about it. Now, like I said, we see a bit of Roxy's time in the Labyrinth, showing how hard she pushed forward, trying to survive, not wanting to give up on life, having dreams and saying, I want to live there, or I don't want to die. And right after that, we also see a bit of a short recap with Roxy getting saved. And last episode, I forgot also to talk about Roxy's ideal man, like she put it, somebody saving her in the Labyrinth. I'm paraphrasing a bit, you can probably find the quote. But yeah, he brought back a lot of things, and Rudy kind of fulfilled that promise in a way, or fulfilled her wish, being the one that saves her in a labyrinth at the perfect moment. And she fell hard would be an understatement there, and she was shocked when she got saved. But Rudy instantly went for the sniff test, because that's what you do. Why not? And she pushed him away. No, I smell mad. I smell bad, but he was fine with that. The thing that killed me was actually laughing so much. I kind of knew what she did. I didn't expect amnesia or shock or things like that. She didn't realize that was Rudy there, and it hit him very hard. Like that gave him a bit of trauma there. He actually threw up when she doesn't remember me. That that was a pretty big blow for Rudy there, but she didn't connect like the Rudy she had in her mind, like the small cute Rudy at the beginning of the series, the kid, to the person that Rudy is today, because he has changed quite a lot, not just physically but mentally also. And seeing him randomly there, that came as a shock, and she didn't make the connection here. But yeah, the save happened. They finally had a win here in the Labyrinth. They let her recover a bit. I really like they're taking their time with the Labyrinth. Like they're not just pushing forward without non-stop taking risks, doing dumb shit. Slowly, they even went outside, giving her time to recover there. But this episode was mainly focused on Roxy and how cute she was. Like after the encounter in the Labyrinth, she didn't know how to act around Rudy. She's smitten would be an understatement there. She was so cute. All her reactions, the way she was talking, the voice acting was great. Her blushing there, and of course Rudy was completely oblivious. He didn't realize any of this, and slowly them preparing to go back into the Labyrinth. And kind of curious how they said it there. They have to go back after you have a close call in the Labyrinth, like something dangerous happened, because there's this curse if you don't go back after a close call. And Rudy kind of put it pretty well. So this is how they see trauma here happening. I'm really curious with Rudy having this perspective from the real world, how we look at things, mental health and things like that, and how back in the day, and even here in the fantasy world, they attributed a lot of things just to magic, curses, and even more here, magic being real, but it's not always magic, it's not always a curse here. I really like that small comment in the episode quite a lot. And Roxy starts reading the Labyrinth book, learning, and Rudy also wanting to be near her, pacing there. She asks for his help with the book. They spend a bit of time together before they go back into the labyrinth, and she has that cute moment. She wants to rest on his back there. She even falls asleep. She was so cute. Like, all of their interactions between them were great, and even her inviting him on a date, even though he didn't realize. I'm like, come on, Rudy, come on. She wants to tackle another labyrinth with Rudy after everything is done, them saving Zenith, and he said yes instantly without thinking of everything else. Like, he has kids, he has a family, they're having to figure that one out. It's gonna be interesting moving forward how he's gonna handle this, and we're gonna expand a bit more with that two swords comment later on. But yeah, pushing forward in the labyrinth, 4th level, fighting monsters, look great. And I really like Paul giggling when Rudy called him hey, I didn't know you're this strong, and him and Elena Liz is so great. Like, the way she's fighting, awesome. And Paul is definitely growing on me a lot more here. He's such a great, very, very flawed character. Not the best of dads, but probably the coolest of dads, especially here in this moment. There has been great. But yeah, like I said, they don't rush, take their time with the labyrinth. They even go back out, resupply, having another moment with Roxy, Rudy. They're catching up a bit with her being grateful for having that. I really like if you think back at the start of the series, how much Roxy did for Rudy. Even, especially one of my favorite moments in the series, helping him get over his trauma of not being able to leave that house. That was such an amazing scene there, without her even realizing how much she helped him get over his fear of crossing that safety net of home. That was awesome there, teaching him magic, being there for him. But him and Zenith and Paul also helped her dealing with her own issues, gave her a family, giving her a spot to stand there, and helping her to push herself forward with her magic. That was such a great callback to this, and I love moments like that here. But back in the labyrinth, they clear the 4th level, and they reach at the end of the book. Like, all of the information they had as far as that guy got there. And the small comment when they're trying to decipher the teleportation circle, Rudy thinking, yeah, Nana, how she could be able to decipher this? And Roxy like, wait, who, huh? Your girlfriend? Oh, no. She's so cute. Like, she's smitten would be an understatement there. But they have to make a choice, and according to the original members like Elena Liz, Tallhand, and Paul, they usually flip a coin or let Ghislaine choose. Kinda miss Ghislaine. I wanna see her again, and Ares also, of course. Ghislaine is one of the hottest characters in the series. But yeah, back here, Rudy wants to investigate more, take his time with it, and I liked Paul going there to have a bit of a talk with him. Hey, take your time, don't rush things. But the main talk is like, so this is me, I'm using 2 swords because now it's better, and I couldn't see myself without each of them having their own uses, and you're gonna get it later on, and kind of having that flag there, and famous last words. We're gonna talk in the inn later here, and him not realizing what he was talking about. Like, you have Sylphie, but now you're also going to have Roxy, and we all know it's gonna end up in a harem. It's very obvious even from the beginning of the series. Ares, Roxy, and Sylphie there. He already has Sylphie now. Roxy is probably gonna be the next one, but it's gonna be interesting how Sylphie is going to handle this. Is she gonna accept it? How is she gonna accept it? What's going to happen with that? And Roxy's reaction when she finds out, hey, he's married. What are you gonna do now here? But polygamy is part of the world here in the fantasy world that we have here with Mushoku. But yeah, I can't wait to see that conversation between him and Roxy. And and when he realizes that Roxy is smitten, and he was smitten with her from the beginning, like he treats her as a goddess, his master that taught him everything. He admires her would be an understatement there, so she doesn't have to worry about him having the same feelings back for her here. But back in with the Labyrinth, and also Rudy realizing that he has seen that room before, thinking back to the first room where him and Elinalis went with the teleportation circles, and thinking of a hidden staircase. And Giz finds it there, and I really like the moment when everybody was congratulating him, slapping him on the back one after the other, and Roxy comes in with the cutest slow slap on the back. She was so cute. This episode is insane how cute she was. But yeah, overall great episode. My complaint would probably be I would have liked to see more of Roxy in the Labyrinth. Maybe take a bit of time with that build up, that scene there. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm enjoying Mushoku quite a lot and can't wait for next week. And I'm probably gonna rewatch it very soon after it ends. So much. I feel like it's gonna be awesome being able to binge it instead of just week to week. And again, I'm very worried about how this rescue Zenith operation is gonna happen. And I do have that spoiler now, unfortunately. If you guys know, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm really curious what you guys thought about the episode, especially you light novel readers. How are you feeling so far with the adaptation? Of course, don't go into spoilers, and my main question is, how was Roxy's time in the Labyrinth showcase in the light novel compared to the anime here? But as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Mushoku Tensei. I'm gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye.